Welcome back to Future Bike Zone. The Royal Enfield Himalayan 411 has always held a unique place in the adventure motorcycle world. Even in 2026, it continues to attract riders who value simplicity, reliability, and a sense of rugged adventure that few bikes in this category can match. It's not about breaking speed records or having the most sophisticated electronics, it's about feeling connected to the road, the terrain, and the spirit of exploration. When you sit on the Himalayan 411, the upright seating position, the wide handlebars, and the low seat height immediately make you feel in control, whether you're navigating city traffic, winding mountain roads, or unpaved tracks far from civilization. The ergonomics are carefully designed to reduce fatigue over long distances. The split seat design provides comfort for the rider while also accommodating a pillion or some luggage, making it practical for touring. The foot peg position and neutral riding triangle mean you can sit comfortably for hours or stand confidently when the terrain demands it, and even heavier riders find the Himalayan's balance reassuring. Powering this motorcycle is a 411 cubic centimeters single-cylinder, 4-stroke engine with a long-stroke design, producing around 24 brake horsepower and 32 Nm of torque. This torque-rich engine is perfectly suited to the Himalayan's mission: steady, predictable power delivery for mixed terrain. You're not going to feel overwhelmed, but you also aren't left wanting when riding in the mid-range. It's air-cooled, but supplemented with an oil cooler to ensure the engine doesn't overheat even in tough conditions. The 5-speed gearbox is simple, precise, and durable, letting you tackle inclines, descents, and tight turns without stress. The clutch is smooth and forgiving, which makes city commutes surprisingly manageable and off-road handling confident. Low-speed maneuvering, sand tracks, or gravel stretches are easy to navigate because the Himalayan responds predictably, without the jerky nature that some bigger adventure bikes can exhibit. The chassis is equally well thought out. The half-duplex split cradle frame offers rigidity while remaining lightweight, giving the Himalayan a stable yet forgiving feel. Its long travel suspension, telescopic forks at the front with 200 mm travel, and a monoshock at the rear with 180 mm travel absorbs bumps and dips effortlessly, making rough terrain more approachable for novice and intermediate adventure riders. Ground clearance of 220 mm lets you confidently navigate rocks, roots, and uneven surfaces without worrying about scraping the underbody. The 21-inch front wheel and 17-inch rear wheel combination is ideal for balancing maneuverability and stability. It's the sort of setup that feels at home both on gravel roads and asphalt highways. With a curb weight of around 199 kilograms, the bike isn't featherlight, but the weight is low and centered, which helps with control in technical sections and loaded touring conditions. Braking performance is anchored by a 300 mm front disc with a 2-piston caliper and a 240 mm rear disc, with dual-channel ABS providing extra safety. It's not a sports bike-level braking system, but it's perfectly capable for the Himalayan's intended use. Even in wet or slippery conditions, the brakes feel predictable and reassuring, giving you confidence when riding through tricky terrain. Riders in various markets have noted that while it's not the fastest stopping bike, the Himalayan's balanced handling ensures stability during braking, which is often more important in adventure scenarios than sheer stopping power. The fuel tank holds 15 liters, which translates to a decent touring range. Combined with the Himalayan's efficient engine, riders can expect several hundred kilometers between stops, which is a major advantage on long trips or in remote areas where fuel stations are scarce. The Tripper navigation system adds a modern touch to the otherwise classic package. This small display, paired with a smartphone via Bluetooth, provides turn-by-turn directions, making it easy to follow routes without relying on bulky GPS units. Additionally, a USB charging port ensures that your devices can remain powered during extended trips, which is a huge practical advantage for modern adventure touring. Design-wise, the Himalayan 411 retains the rugged, utilitarian look that has become iconic. The round headlamp with a protective grille, angular fuel tank, and minimal bodywork all signal a bike built for adventure rather than flash. Wire spoke wheels, durable plastics, and a robust rear carrier reinforce the sense that this motorcycle is meant to endure, not just turn heads. The color palette is varied, with options like granite black, gravel gray, pine green, glacier blue, sleek black, and dune brown, giving riders both understated and eye-catching choices. The side-slung exhaust is tucked out of harm's way, reducing the chance of damage on rocky trails, while the front and rear racks make carrying luggage, panniers, or even camping gear straightforward. It's a bike designed to serve a purpose, and it does so with an understated elegance. Performance on and off the road is measured and competent. The Himalayan is not a bike for racing, but its smooth power delivery and stability over rough terrain make it highly capable in adventure scenarios. Acceleration is moderate, with 0 to 100 km per hour times hovering around 12 seconds, and a top speed near 140 km per hour, which is sufficient for highways but not the defining feature of the bike. The Himalayan excels at giving the rider confidence rather than adrenaline. It's about the journey, not the speed. The suspension and torque characteristics mean that you can carry luggage and pillion riders over mountain passes or dirt tracks without undue stress. Many owners praise the Himalayan for its forgiving nature, especially when standing on the pegs over uneven terrain, where the bike's balance and stability become apparent. Price is another key factor. The Himalayan 411 has traditionally been positioned as an affordable adventure bike, offering a low barrier of entry for riders looking to explore touring and off-road riding. Prices vary by market, but in India, variants range from approximately 1.94 Indian rupees lakh to 2.28 Indian rupees lakh, depending on color and edition. In the UK, the Himalayan 411 Premium retails for around £3,899 plus on-the-road costs. For riders who want a reliable, purpose-built adventure motorcycle without committing to high-end models with more power or electronics, the Himalayan 411 remains an attractive option. Its combination of simplicity, ruggedness, and accessibility ensures that it appeals to a broad spectrum of riders, from beginners to experienced tourers. Even though newer models like the Himalayan 450 have been introduced with updated features, the 411 continues to hold charm. Its simplicity is a strength. Minimal electronics, a mechanically sound air-cooled engine, and easily sourced parts make it approachable for maintenance, DIY repairs, and long-term ownership. Many adventure riders appreciate a bike that doesn't overwhelm them with too many modes or electronic interfaces, preferring a more direct and intuitive riding experience. The Himalayan 411 offers that in spades. The wide service network of Royal Enfield further adds to its practicality. Spare parts, servicing, and community support are readily available in many regions, which is crucial for a bike intended for long trips and adventures. Owners often remark that the Himalayan has a soul, a distinct personality that comes from the engine's thump, the upright stance, and the connection to the terrain it offers. Riders describe it as forgiving yet dependable, capable yet not intimidating, and above all, a bike that invites exploration. For those who want to experience adventure riding without the intimidation of high-powered machines or overly complex electronics, the Himalayan 411 is the ideal companion. Its combination of durability, practicality, and approachable performance makes it a favorite among those who value substance over flash. On the flip side, it is not without its limitations. Riders planning long highway commutes at high speeds may find it underpowered. Those who demand high-performance braking or plush, aggressive suspension for extreme off-road conditions might prefer more modern adventure bikes. Additionally, production of the Himalayan 411 has slowed in some markets, meaning availability can be limited, and some buyers may have to look at used units to get one. Despite these caveats, the 411's core strengths, reliability, practicality, affordability, and character make it a compelling choice. In the end, the 2026 Royal Enfield Himalayan 411 is a bike for riders who want an authentic adventure experience. It's about exploration, connection, and simplicity. Its durable build, comfortable ergonomics, and capable engine make it ideal for touring, commuting, and off-road adventures alike. Whether you're starting out in the adventure riding world or seeking a practical, reliable companion for weekend rides and extended tours, the Himalayan 411 delivers a package that few other motorcycles in its price and category can match.